star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record.
Pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. James Wiseman's out there with Andrew Wiggins. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there is nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career.
Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins. DeRozan for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
They grabbed their own miss. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiggins against Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Thompson inside the line. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first man.
Ball from long range. And again, Chicago. No good. The Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Back to Vucevic. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Curry against Ball. Here's Curry. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Wiseman finds Curry. Down low. Out to the right wing. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Knocked away. The feed to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic. Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Curry. and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Feeds to Williams. It's stolen by Weissman. Thompson passes to Green. Over Levine. Green, no luck. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green, and Poole subbed in for Thompson. Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosumu comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. And for the teams that are struggling to meet expectations, Richard, what kind of advice would you give them at this point of the season?
Well, Kev, it all depends on why they're struggling. If they're trying to integrate new pieces, you got to stay patient. If it's chemistry issues, though, that can get a bit more complicated.
How have you handled chemistry issues when you play?
Well, some things are just unavoidable. Some teams have great chemistry, and some teams not so much.
Now, here is Smith. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And here's Poole for three. And the Warriors miss again. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run right now. Pass to Caruso. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Jordan Poole. 1:15 left in the first quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls. And the first one drops.
And you know, known for that rim-rocking dunking ability, Smith Jr., though, a special talent. This is a guy who wants to keep getting better over time.
Now, here's DeRozan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the first. And Poole gets it to go.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's Drummond missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Smith the pass to Wiggins. From outside the arc. Green with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Dosunmu, the pass to Drummond. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Here's Wiggins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. The Warriors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. On the wing, Green. With 1 on the clock. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Dosumu is out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Levine at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. He doesn't get the second one. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Poole. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Poole's got 6.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Dosumu. Plays it up and banks it in. That's now 8 points for Vucevic.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Vucevic has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers, indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. That's worked for him. DA, thanks.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Kuminga. Boy, that win the other night against the Spurs, another guy who really showed up to play. Now, here's Dosumu. D right on him. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
It's Curry outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Now, here's Dosumu. It's stolen by Green. Here's Kuminga. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 5. Dosumu, the pass to Levine. Drains the three-pointer. Levine's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. So for the Bulls, Green is checked in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dosumu. Then for the Warriors, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kuminga. And Smith subbed in for Stephen Curry. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Last time in San Francisco, they lost to the Warriors.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't sap their energy for this game.
Wiggins shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The aggressor there and getting rewarded for it. Love watching Wiggins get inside and draw the call.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now, here's DeRozan. No points in the game yet for him.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Smith against Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Pools checked in for Thompson. Outside, Ball. Drummond, a screen. Here's DeRozan. He feeds it to Drummond. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Poole kicks to Smith. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 23 seconds left in the first half. Over in the corner, Caruso. Green against Green. Pass to Drummond. It's rebounded by Poole. Over Ball.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, everybody. We're halfway through what is turning out to be the Nikola Vucevic show.
In the first half, he was feeling it. Not just putting up points, but shooting at a nice clip. I say just keep going to him.
I agree, Kenny. KIS. Keep it simple. He's the best player on the floor right now.
And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. The Nets out in Brooklyn will go up against the Thunder. That gets going at 6 p.m. Eastern.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. Now here's Curry after the miss from Vucevic. Curry passes to Green. Thompson for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
When you got bounce like Levine, you're always a threat to get your hand on the ball when you contest.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And here is Curry. 5 points in the game. And the Warriors miss again.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Ball with the bucket. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Now Thompson, after Zach LaVine missed from long range. Passes to Wiseman. Outside, Green. Inside, here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Levine dishes to Williams. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors trail by 5. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on James Wiseman.
You know, and a 7-footer that can play the entire court. Vucevic is a tough cover because of that versatility.
Chicago making some changes. Osumu, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Thompson.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And here's Levine after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Williams' shot is off. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And it's Green missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Chicago trailing. Guzman. Williams, a screen on Poole. Guzman, the pass to Williams. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Green. From deep three-point range, Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Javonte Green comes in for Zach LaVine. And Golden State also making a change. Smith checked in for Curry.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Smith feeling it out a bit. Poole kicks to Green. His three-pointer's off the mark. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Green, the pass to Drummond. Here's Caruso. Off target from three-point range. Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass. Green's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Smith against Green. Williams with the block. And he gets it back.
And have to be very careful when you're on switch. He doesn't back down from the contact.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the Bulls making a change here. LaVine's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Wiggins is checked in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from LaVine. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Smith outside. Green against Wiggins. Into the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, clever drive there by Wiggins, slipping inside and then drawing the contact on the shot.
No good on the second free throw. Left side, LaVine. Now the pass to Green, and Green slams it in.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
1 second left. That one misses. It's all tied in Chicago. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
The Warriors, 36.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Ball and LaVine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. In the corner, it's LaVine. Dishes it to Drummond. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Warriors shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Thompson. And here is Kuminga. Curry trying to break free. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuminga's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors. And it's the Bulls with the ball. A 2-point game. LaVine against Curry. Vucevic trying to get open. Good work there as it goes.
The belief of LaVine, willing to do that in a game, man.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Curry finds Smith. Now here's is Wiseman. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 13 points for Stephen Curry.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he gets the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Getting more comfortable shooting from inside. Even though Smith Jr. is smaller, he knows how to score in the paint.
On the wing, Levine fires the 3. No good that time. The Warriors go the other way with it. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. There's Ball with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Curry passes to Wiseman. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. Here's DeRozan to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. DeRozan gets the bucket. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls. Timeout called the Warriors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Dennis Smith.
Andrew Wiggins.
To the middle. Out to Thompson. Back to Curry. Shoots over Ball. It's all in by the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. And stolen by Wiggins. Thompson outside. Curry looking it over. And the Warriors miss again.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Ball dishes to Williams. And Vucevic gets to DeRozan. Levine for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Curry. We've got 1:23 left in the game. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And and the big man, Vucevic. Let's see if he can get it done under pressure at the stripe.
Poole's checked in for Golden State.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Here's Curry. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
And 101 left in the 4th. Bean passes to Williams. Great D that time from Green. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. The lead is 2.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Poked away. It's stolen by Green. And that's an intentional foul.
Williams. 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Poole. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 6. Levine finds DeRozan. For 3, Williams, and he stays with it. In the corner, it's Levine. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
It's time for T-shirts. How about your Lovables dance team?
Golden State on deep. From deep, Williams. Wiggins with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game. You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Green against Williams. Right wing. Here's Vucevic. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Clay. This was a grinded-out win. How did you pull away?
Defense, that's simple. It was a sloppy game at times, but you know, we're making missed shots. That's a given. But one constant you can have when you play this game is how hard you play on defense and how focused you are. And I felt like, besides not boxing out at times, our defense was amazing tonight.
You certainly turned it up at that end, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.